So it was 2013 and I was 19 at the time. It was my friend's 21st birthday. It was actually the first party I'd been to. And he was there, a guy who was 23 at the time. I only had one drink, which he offered me. And then all of a sudden I was throwing up on myself. I couldn't stand up. Everything was a blur. And I knew what was happening, but I had no control over it. Next thing I remember, he leads me into a taxi and he didn't ask for my home address. He didn't ask me anything like that. He just took me straight to his place. He took off my clothes, put me in the shower, and then he took me to his bedroom and it happened. That's where I was raped. I sort of bottled it up, but just thought it wasn't right what happened to me. I wasn't in a state to give any consent or anything like that. I tried to report my rape 3 times. The first time I went to the police, I said to the officer at the counter, "Can I please speak to someone? I'd like to report a rape." 2 lady detectives came out, pretty much detailed everything. It was hard because they wanted a lot of details. They said they wanted to help and investigate if I wanted to, but they did say it was going to be hard for them. So I actually went back a few weeks later to go and talk to those same lady detectives, only to be told that they weren't there anymore. I had to start all over again. They said they didn't think I had a very good case, when I'd been told before that I did have a case. They said it would be very hard for them, but if I really wanted to do it, then they would pursue it. I got not a really nice feeling from them. I sort of felt very shut down and dismissed. The 3rd time, I called up and said I'd like to pursue an investigation. That time I had to speak to a male detective, and that was really hard, and again I had to tell my story. He said the same thing. It will be hard for us. So I felt like they cared more about their workload than trying to help me. It just made everything 100 times worse because I sort of allowed myself to think, well, maybe it was okay what happened. If the police don't want to pursue it, then who am I to say what happened was a crime? So I've pretty much given up on it. It's been 6 years now, and I finally acknowledge that that's what's happened to me. But the police, they were no help at all.